Hi, I'm Maybe 80, and I like to play games. I mean, a lot of games. Recently, I got an itch for collecting platinum trophies and realized there's a lot of games I started but I never finished. I decided I'd go back and fill my trophy case with these platinum trophies that are still available to get. Join me in my quest to unearth these missing relics that were lost but never forgotten. Welcome to Platinums from the Past. Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome into the channel. My name is Mitty80, and today we are starting a brand new series called Platinums from the Past. A little bit about the series before we go ahead and jump into it. I started kind of collecting platinum trophies not too long ago. Really got an itch for it maybe over the last year or so. Just finishing games, I don't know, gave me a little bit of a dopamine rush that was super awesome. So I decided that I would go through my PlayStation list and work on getting all of the trophies for all of the games that I have or have gotten trophies for already. So the only rule kind of for the series is that if I have gotten a trophy in the past, my goal is to 100% it if it's available to 100%. Obviously, we won't be able to do all the games. Some games aren't able to get that platinum trophy anymore because there are online trophies tied to it, and the servers have long but shut down. So, unfortunately, there are some that I won't be able to get, but we decided to just kind of hop in and just start with one of the oldest trophies that I have, which was at the very bottom of the list. It was God of War 1, and the first trophy that I have gotten on that was, I think, January 11th, 2010, so 14 years old. Or 14 years ago is when we started the game. I'll get a little trophy counter up. We'll go over the trophies I missed and what we did to get the platinum. So hope you guys enjoy the series. Let me know what you guys think down below, and then go ahead and hit that thumbs up button or the thumbs down, whatever you guys want. And if you guys are new, consider subscribing. So let's hop into it. God of War 1, here we go. All right, guys, looking at the trophies that we are missing here, not counting the platinum trophy, we were missing a total of 6 trophies. We got the splash trophy, getting my ass kicked. Keep scrolling. Hitman 2, Seeing Red. I'll take the physical challenge and speed of Jason McDonald. Total of 36 trophies. We have 29 of them. And let's just go ahead and get into that first one. All right, so we decided right away we were going to go ahead and knock out the Getting My Ass Kicked trophy, which is to die enough times to get offered easy mode, which is why we went ahead and selected normal right there. Figured we just knocked this one out right away in the beginning of the game. I'm sure there are more optimal spots to get this throughout, but we decided to, like I said, just pop it right here. Pretty much you just had to die 5 times. I don't know if it's the same enemy or same groups of enemies or whatever, or in the same spot, but we got to the 5th time dying, and this happened right here. Oh, there we go. First trophy. The next trophy on the list here to knock out was the Splash Trophy, which is where we had to kiss the Naiad. You encounter this after Poseidon's challenge, so you get his trident, you're able to swim and breathe underwater. There are a couple of these around that you can kiss, and apparently I never kissed any of them. Probably because there was no like prompt that comes up when you swim, other than I think like the R2 to give you information about them. But if you just swim up to them, you press the circle button, it will kiss them. And like I said, there's 3 of them around, so we just did it on the first one we saw. And yeah, this happened right here. Let's go. I think that's it. Pop the trophy. Pop the trophy. Let's go. We did it. Woo. All right. The next trophy that we decided to get or to knock off our list here was going to be the Hitman 2 trophy. Right after we got the Shield of Hades, I felt that this was a pretty easy spot to go ahead and get this trophy. Definitely could have got it at later points in the game or any point really. Even when we did our next playthrough, could have got it as well. But the reason I like this spot right here to get the 200 hit combo is because it's a small area and the enemies drop in. They're pretty dense. So I started out, I just kind of let a bunch of them spawn in, went and hit a few of them a few times, and then built up a little bit of the combo here. And then you'll see another big group drops in right here, I want to say. There you go. And then you just spam the lightning a couple times, and you get this.
So, build yourself it. I built it.
Oh, let's go! We got the trophy! Let's freaking go! So for this next trophy that we had to get, it was Seeing Red, which is we got to collect enough orbs to max out, red orbs to max out all our weapons and our magic. I found this little orb glitch online. It was really tough to get. You'll notice I get like really excited here in the thing. I think it took me like 30 minutes of trying of just this one enemy. Essentially, you got to get him to die on the top of the ladder there, and then you can just kind of climb and hang on, and it'll just literally fill you with red orbs. You can, I don't know if there's a limit to how many it gives you, but I sat there. If you notice, we're at level 1, and then we did a little jump there, and now we're at 48, like level 48 for our experience or red orbs. I'm stuck around until I got about 50, level 50, and then I went ahead and left. We were still missing one ability at this point. It was the Hades, the Hades Army of the Dead. So we did have to go get that. If you can see, we're still getting orbs way out here. So yeah, a little forward in the game. Went ahead and maxed it out, and then this. So that should be everything. Should get a trophy pop. Let's go! Seeing Red, let's go. This next trophy that we got was by far probably the hardest trophy to get. The Challenge of the Gods, you got to go through 10 different phases. That first phase there, you got to knock the enemies off the ledge without damaging them. This second challenge, you had to beat all the undead enemies. Third challenge, you just had to break the pot. So a few of them were really easy. We were able to get through them on like first, second try. But a couple of them were actually really tough. This one, you had to beat 4 of the Minotaurs without killing the undead enemies, which, again, another pretty tough challenge there. Challenge 5, which we got into, we had to go ahead and shoot the undead enemies without hitting the humans. If you let them go right about there, there was a crack in the back of the platform. If you timed it out correctly, you could just hit them, whatever enemy was in the back there. That one was pretty tough at first, too. This one, you had to get to the center platform with these archers shooting at you. This one took a little while to get as well, but we were able to kind of just jump around them when we did get over there. A lot of these were timed as well. And this one, you had to kill all the enemies without getting hit a single time. So you'll notice I go to grab, I almost missed right there. I was able to grab him, go ahead and finish this Minotaur off. And I definitely kept my distance from this last one because we played through this one quite a bit. So I just started just throwing lightning bolts like, dude, just fall down, fall down, fall down. Used all my magic up in just hopes that he would fall, and we beat that one pretty, I wouldn't say easily. That one was pretty tough. But again, this is the hardest challenge or hardest trophy, in my opinion, in the entire game. This one right here is essentially just the endurance challenge. You have to kill all the enemies. There are just waves and waves of them. I mean, we're talking like 10 minutes. I think that this one was honestly the second hardest one, if not the hardest one. I had to go ahead and use my Spartan Rage there because I needed some health, because these things would just come through, and my timing when there were 3 of them on the field at once just wasn't the best. See me rolling around a lot. I was able to do that and knocked them off the cliff, and you can just tell like I was pumped to beat that one because that one took, again, quite a while. So we're getting on to, I want to say this is challenge, what did that say, 8 now, I think, or 9. And this one, all you had to do was defeat 4 Cyclopses before the timer ran out. So if you hit him, I think it was with like a square, triangle combo, it kind of killed him right away. Again, all in all, that last one was not really that tough at all. This one, though, this one was by far the toughest. I compare it with that Endurance Challenge 2, Challenge 8, because the Endurance one took me a while as well, because you never know when that one was ending. This one right here took me the most time. You have to stand on the middle of this platform while killing the enemies to make the platform rise. If you get knocked off the platform or fall down, at any point. The platform will either lower if you land or you're just dead. So this one, like I said, was just tough. Again, hardest trophy in the game right here. There was no pausing. You can't save the game at challenge 3 or 4 and come back and pick it up later. So yeah, that was probably what made it the hardest challenge. I did a lot of just blocking and parrying the attacks, or countering the attacks to try to knock them off as fast as I could. You'll see kind of like that. We almost get knocked off a couple times too when we're doing this, but we do end up prevailing. You can just tell about how excited I am when I do get to the top. Yeah, it was, this challenge alone was a treat in itself. I saw my opportunity right here to jump up there, and I definitely took it. And this happened right here. Oh, we did it! We did it! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god. Let's freaking go! Oh my god, that took forever. For the last trophy that we are missing, it is called Speed of Jason McDonald. You'll notice that we got a whole bunch of different costumes here that kind of tell you what they're doing. Magic, experience, armor, different things like that. You unlock those by completing Challenge of the Gods, so beating all 10 of those challenges. And I would honestly recommend doing those before you try to speedrun the game. Obviously, you don't have to, but it just makes it that much easier. You'll notice that we came out and we're starting in a cow costume. Reason being is because this one gives us unlimited magic. So we went on until we got Poseidon's Rage and literally just spammed this for the almost entirety of the speed run. I call it a speed run because, like I said, we ran through as much as we could. We skipped as much as we could without having to do anything. Doing it this way too, with the Poseidon's Rage, we could have, or with the cow costume on with the limited magic, we could have saved a bunch of these trophies too for this singular run, but we didn't. But knowing that now, it's just kind of funny. So if you're watching this now and you do want to go back and platinum trophy, you can save this for the very end because we'll get our 200 plus hit combo here. We're able to beat the game in under the 5 hours, which is what the Jason McDonald trophy says to do. And you're able to still collect everything as you go. This is, they say, not only they say, but it's, it is the shortest God of War game that they had. You'll notice right there, we almost hit an 800 hit combo. Just insane. And again, yeah, your damage is nerfed, so attacking with your Blades of Chaos, which are now Milk Jugs, don't do as much damage. So with this outfit that I chose, you do want to stick to just using magic. We get in this first phase with Ares here. We get through him pretty well. It's not too hard of a phase. My only issue is that I kept missing the quick time events. So we'd get to that point where we needed to press circle, and then you'd have to spam circle here. But I didn't realize you had to spam it, so I'd press it, and oh, okay, he beat me off there. Or when I'd press it too many times, and then miss the button. I don't know why I'm still attacking there with the Milk Jugs when I, clearly magic is the way to go. You'll see me just using the Army of the Undead that you get from Hades. There's just plenty of damage. Here we go to do it again, and I think this is the time where we spam it, and then we miss the input because I'm still spamming circle, and then square came up, so he throws me off of him. But yeah, just missed a few quick time events. Just got to look out for it. After the first phase, though, here he sends you to a second phase where you're going through and you got to fight all the stuff. You got to fight little shadow creatures of yourself. That was super easy because we had magic to use. And then you go to this phase of the fight, which you're fighting him with a giant sword. This one actually took quite a while for me to get. Something about it, we just kept going back and forth. I'd get him down to no hits, then he would get me back, and then it was just kind of a back and forth thing. But we did end up coming through, and ended up going to Mount Olympus here and claiming our rightful spot on the throne. Look at those udders sticking up. And right after that, then we got this. Let's go! We did it! Let's go! Platinum trophy! Yes! Woo! Alright guys, well that is going to wrap up our first episode of Platinum from the Past. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys liked, didn't like, want to see more of, or don't want to see. This is episode 1, so obviously we're always looking to improve. Anything helps out. So hope to see you guys around again. And we don't know how we're going to pick the next episode. So if you guys have any ideas on how we should pick the next game, leave it down in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys for hanging out, and we will see you next time. We got Olympic. Nice, dude.